The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Taking a look at the Pacers, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana. You look at Indiana. They need the boost here from the hometown fans trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Tony Snell on out there with Irving. Then there's Robert Sacre, and it's Love in at the 4 slot. Offensive rebound, Sacre, and he jams it with authority.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Indiana, and the dunk by Love.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Cavaliers on D. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Hill after the Cavaliers pick up 3, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Pacers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Hill. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Ellis with it. Picked up by Brown. Shots good by Ellis.
Monte Ellis getting it done. Wow.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They trail by 1. Here's Snell. Back to Love. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Brown outside. Good on the shot. Brown's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Cleveland. And it's the Pacers with the ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ellis can't get it to go.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Love wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Love's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Hill passes to Turner. Pick up by Hill. And Turner kicks to Ellis. Shoots from 12. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can't allow, if you're the opponent, to have that guy continue to beat you in that manner on the backboard.
Here's Hill, following the basket by Kevin Love. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's Brown with the drive. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Hill. That one goes. Covered.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Irving. Shoots from the baseline. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Again, Indiana.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And here's Irving. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. The Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Brown against Ellis. Outside Hill. Releases. They get it back.
And, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Irving attacking. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Bender. Tries again, and Turner with the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Sacre. Irving. Good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Ellis. And that's collected by Love.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Irving dishes to Brown. Back to Irving. Three-pointers. Snell. And another three for Cleveland.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Hondo's checked in. And so it's Indiana with it. 7-point differential. On the wing, George. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's now 6 points for Paul George. Elbit over to pass to Perry. He kicks to Simmons. Here's Babbitt with the three. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. And here's Indiana. Here's George. He hits it from 9. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Perry. Turner covering. Here's Perry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. We've got a chance now to show you the hottest shooting teams over the course of the regular season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Pacers. Young comes in for Ellis. And again, Indiana running the floor. Got a hand on it. And here's the break. Dellavedova kicks to Simmons. And he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Dishes it to Love. The feed to Simmons to the right side. Babbitt from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Nobody near George. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Babbitt. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Paul George.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
That's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Waiters. That one a little long. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Simmons. The rebound by Young. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's George. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Here's Dellavedova. He dishes it to Simmons. Kicks it to Dellavedova from 20 feet out. The shot no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Outside, George. And it's George again missing. The Cavaliers leading. The pass to Love. Power down with both hands.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Cavaliers on D, leading by 5. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Feeds it to Babbitt. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Off the left rim and out.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Young. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside, George to the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Cavaliers shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Tolliver with the bucket. Tolliver's got his first basket. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, George. .20 seconds left in the first. Here's Bender, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Babbitt, defended by George. Now Vujicic, it'll count. Got it off in time, but it's no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to...
I think I had that.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
You know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blocker, and it does intimidate them.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Robert Sacre. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Tolliver in at the power forward. Irving attacking. Here's Sacre. Shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Irving with the ball. 6 to shoot. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
There's the bucket. Good. And that's now 7 points for Hill.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it. How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
There's the dish to George. Off the pick. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Brown dishes to Irving. Pass to Snell. From downtown. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 3rd rebound tonight. On up the court. And he gets it to go. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Irving kicks to Sacre. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Goodwin's checked in for Indiana. Sacre hits them both. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now, here is Hill. 7 points in the game. Ellis outside. George, that's a 2-pointer. That doesn't go either for George.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
At the elbow, it's Ellis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Ellis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
There's the pick. Irving against Hill. Irving can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Ellis. The kick out to Hill. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Tolliver. For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Brown the pass to Tolliver. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Ellis wide open. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. outside for George. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. George has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. They set the pick. Irving kicks to Brown. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brown's got 14.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And it's Hill penetrating. The dish to George. Here's Bender. It's deflected. Hill against Irving. Pass to Sacre. He kicks it to Snell. Just 5 to shoot. Irving against Hill. A nice shot by Irving. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. Stolen. They're running. Irving kicks to Tolliver. Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by George. And that's now 6 points for Ellis.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He has 9 points and 6 assists.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage. At the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for George. Waiters comes in for Ellis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Hill. And it's Rondo penetrating. Missed inside.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Love a good look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now here's Goodwin. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bender. Softly drops in the floater. 12 points for him.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Irving kicks to Love. Here's Snell. He's guarded by Waiters. Shoots from the block, and Cleveland again with the bucket. And so here is Indiana. They trail by 7. Rondo kicks to Waiters. And it's Goodwin in the corner. To the inside, Turner. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Pacers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. And he makes the first. Young's checked in for Goodwin.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Cleveland leading by 6. Passes it to Perry. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Rondo penetrating. Lets it go from 14. Cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. Vujicic kicks to Dellavedova. Launches it. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Waiters on the wing. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Waiters got his first points in this one.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Dishes it to Vujacic. Here's Dellavedova. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the feed to Young. He dishes it to Waiters. Rondo drives in. Young with no one around. And Indiana, another 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He feeds it to Vujacic. And Love has it in the corner. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA during the regular year. The Cavaliers #1.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
1:49 left in the first half. Dellavedova dishes to Love. There's the pick. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Good game for Love. He has 14 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And now, let's hear it for your pace mates. All right, fans, that was your pace mates. Let's let them know how great they were and make some noise.
.137 left to play in the first half. Rondo passes to Young. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Waiters. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
The pass to Perry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And Indiana making a change here. George is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Rondo. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Here's Perry. Kicks to Vujacic. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Off target from 3-point range.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
For Indiana, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Cleveland. And it's tied up with that one.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now the dish to Vujacic. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Raiders. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run. And George kicks to Young. A floater, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Time. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, you've got to be pleased with that first half. The ball was moving. Your guys were sharing. Things were going well for you. What about it pleased you?
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Frank. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. Checking out the Pacers. They're facing a second half that will either put them on the brink of elimination or breathe new life into this series. One thing's for sure. They can't let this game get away and expect to have a decent chance to rebound from a 3-0 deficit. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well, they were lighting it up from 3. And that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? 15 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
They've got Turner. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George and Bennett. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Here's Irving. Excellent D there from Hill.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Ellis. It's back to Hill. Sacre with the block, but they'll get another chance. Shot's good by Turner.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
The kick out to Irving. Pass to Sacre. Back to Irving. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Hill dishes to George. Takes it up with both hands and brings it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Irving up top. He's guarded by Hill. And the dunk by Love.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay. Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. The other fella's wearing the rim out.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Hill, and it's sent back by George. Over in the corner, Ellis. The three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving. To the middle. It's deflected. Here's George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Irving attacking. He kicks to Brown. That one wide left. Pacers leading by 8. And stolen by Love. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Irving from long range. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Ellis. Throws up again. Buries the jump shot. He's got 16.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose.
Hill against Irving. It's stolen by Hill. Passes it to Ellis. Dishes to George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Pacer lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pacers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Hill against Irving. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got it back down to single digits for Cleveland.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Screen by Ellis. Bender. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. 18 points for him.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And here is Irving. He's got 15. The kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
McGee a screen. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's a look at the top 3-point shooters in the league during the regular season. 5th best, Paul George.
Well, he's absolutely been a huge threat all season, and you can't afford to give him time and space behind the three-point line. His percentage demands that you know where he is and that you get in his face right away.
The Pacers making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And now it's only a 5-point Indiana lead. Hill kicks to George. Pick up by Hill. Here's Goodwin. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
George dishes to Hill. Here's Bender. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Inside. Sacre passes to Snell. The kick out to Irving. Down low, it's Brown on the wing. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. Pacers leading by 5. Rondo kicks to Goodwin. Indiana moving the ball around. From deep, George. No what? Cavaliers go the other way with it. Right side, Irving. Brown outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And George, here we go. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And up the court come the Pacers.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And Indiana making a change here. Bender's checked in, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Love. Luke Babbitt comes in for Tony Snell. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Brown. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's George for 3. And it's George again missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Sacre dishes to Tolliver. To tie. And the layup is up and in. Tolliver's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Paul George really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Young's checked in for Indiana. Here's Dellavedova. And the pass to Perry. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Young outside, and there's the feed to George. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here is Tolliver, defended by George. The jump hook. Tolliver, no luck.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Waiters gets a wide-open look. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. 8 points for Dion Waiters.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Dellavedova, the pass to Perry. And here we go with Waiters, running it up the court. Missed inside. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Feeds to Babbitt. To the paint, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Whoops, they pick off the pass. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Tolliver kicks to Vujicic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Perry. And they get it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Turner's checked in for Paul George. Pacers leading by 7. The drive by Rondo. Off on the layup.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Kicks to Tolliver. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Vujicic the pass to Perry. Puts up a 3. Nice shot by Vujicic. Vujicic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Rondo. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached... And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Matthew Dellavedova. Luke Babbitt is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Vujicic, and it's Perry in at the 5 down low.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Ellis left side. Drops one in from the wing. And the Pacers lead by 4. Here's Dellavedova. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Rondo kicks to Hill. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot. It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That one is off.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Rondo dishes to Ellis. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Babbitt kicks to Tolliver. Passes it to Perry. To tie it up. And he sinks the layup. And that'll tie this game up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Timeout.
And the Pacers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And the pass to Perry. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting for Indiana, Miles Turner.
And that one misses. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. He hits the second from the line.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Here's Irving. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Irving. And it's sent back by Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Indiana on D. It's a one-point game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And for the Pacers, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Turner kicks to Hill. Ellis outside. Three-pointer. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 6 assists now in the game. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground. Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
The Pacers making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. There's a screen. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal. Technically, 4 bases. Forrest.
Ellis outside, beyond the arc, and the shot is good. Ellis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He didn't have a single three-pointer in the first, but here he is knocking them down.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Hill. Irving passes to Sacre. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. George, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. He hits Brown with the drive. On the wing, Irving. Rebounded by Ellis. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Count that one. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Hill against Irving. He feeds it to Sacre. Puts up the baby hook, and he gets it to go.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Hill kicks to Ellis. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Pacers. There's the dish to Sacre. That falls. Great assist by Love. Sacre's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Now Ellis. McGee a screen. Ellis against Brown. Ellis dishes to McGee. And the call will be against Robert Sacre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Love. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Hill passes to Ellis. Puts it up from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Ellis against Brown. Now here's Ellis. Guarded closely. Here's Bender. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's Brown. McGee with the block. They retain possession. Lock at 6. Sacre kicks to Irving. Shoots over McGee. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pacers trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Irving with it. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also jumped on
gentlemen,
any opportunity they've had to
Two
attack
shots.
the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Free throw drops for Hill.
Did a good one for Hill. 10 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Both free throws good from Hill. And here's Cleveland. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Dishes to Brown. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 8th rebound here tonight. He kicks it to Hill. Five on the clock. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
McGee with the block. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And George gets it to go. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Hill dishes to George. McGee sets the pick for George. Here's Bender. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
A crucial basket there, and as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it down.
Well, I don't doubt that they clearly recognize that, and because they do, they're going to continue to milk it.
And here's Indiana. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. McGee sets the pick for George. Brown outside. Over to the left wing. Out to the right wing. Snell from outside. Pacers with the rebound. George has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Ellis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Take a look at what Ellis has done so far. He's got 19 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Hill against Irving. The feed now to Brown. Here's Sacre, and Love throws it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And now, let's hear it. We go.
And the Pacers call time here. They're up by 3. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Sacre. Hill kicks to George. And 1:01 left in the 4th. Bender. Now here is Irving. Feeds to Snell. Up against McGee. Love the pass to Vujacic. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Love. Kicks it to Vujacic to tie it up. Rebounded by Ellis. And here's Indiana. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
5 seconds left in the game. Money!
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to...
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Paul, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinal.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and